Welcome to our program, Time Traveling News. We visit today the 1950s. First started moving to the suburbs because the nation suffered from a severe shortage of urban housing. The shortage was caused when the housing construction slowed down during the Depression and World War II. With most of the American people moving, the Interstate Highway Act was passed when the legislation was passed by Congress in the year 1956. The length of the highway was 41 miles long, and it was a multi-lane expressway. This highway connected all of the nation's major cities. Due to housing problems and the construction on the highway, the car culture more than doubled. It doubled because Americans now grew more independent on their cars. In 1945, the number of registered automobiles was 26 million. Then, in 1960, the number jumped up to an astonishing 16 million.
When the economy grew to a stable and much better state, many Americans had better opportunities for their education. With this improved economy, parents could afford to send their children to school. This economy was life-changing for Americans who wanted to go to college, because in a 20-year span, the number of Americans who went to college more than doubled. In 1940, only 15% of Americans attended college. By the year 1960, it raised to 40%. Texas passed multiple laws that guaranteed education from kindergarten to 6th grade. And after that, the California Master Plan was passed, which called for education past high school, which included research universities, state colleges, and community colleges. Thank you.
After World War II, many soldiers that had fought returned, and they took back the jobs they had, forcing most women to go back in the household. Those who kept the jobs were typically faced with social pressures to instead go back home. Women who didn't have jobs anymore, like I said, already went back to their houses, took care of the children, and this ideal family was typically called a nuclear family. Even with most women giving up the job, about a third of the workforce was women, and half of these women were typically married, which went against values before World War I and II. After the soldiers returned, many people started to have children together, and this generation was called the baby boomers. This generation was very centered around children, as parents were very loving and bought many expensive things for their children, and most parents bought Benjamin Spock's book, The Common Sense Book of Baby and Child Care, which said that no baby could have too much love or attention.
In 1945 to 1960, Americans had purchased television sets at a much faster rate than when they bought radios and cars in the 1920s. The popularity of television sets threatened the movie industry because families decided they were going to stay home and watch TV rather than go to the theater to watch it. Some popular TV shows of that time include The Howdy Doody Show, The Mickey Mouse Club, and I Love Lucy.
Created using Powtoon.